Social responsibility and ethics in business. Ethics is a Greek word which means character or manners. This is the study of morals and moral choices of human beings. The subjects covered by ethics include the behavior of individuals and groups, which are governed by standards, rules, and codes of conduct. Business ethics is the moral principle defining right and wrong behavior of business persons and their agents. It implores them to adhere to certain ethical conduct when dealing with people, especially those affected by their business activities. The need for ethical behavior. There had been an ethical behavior of business firms that were made known in highly developed economies, which paved the way for the need to examine everything in the ethical perspective, ethics, and the lawmaking process. We have, for instance, the public opinion, and then we have certain issues on business ethics. Some issues are considered by Congress, and there are still some issues that are left to the business person to consider. A few issues are passed into law, and some issues are disregarded, while there are also a few issues that are considered, and some issues are disregarded. Areas of concern for business ethics, laws and regulations promulgated by the government, and specific ethical required but not yet passed into law. The following are concerns relating to laws and regulations requiring ethical behavior. We have product safety and quality, fair employment practices, fair marketing and selling practices, the use of confidential information for personal gain, community involvement, bribery, illegal payments to foreign governments to obtain business. Current issues in ethics, owners of food stalls serving spoiled food to customers, business owners making fictitious insurance claims, schools awarding diplomas to undeserving persons, a contributor bribing government official to manipulate the building of contracts, a drug manufacturer making false claims regarding the efficacy of his products, a television station copying format of a rival's station's show, coverage of company-sponsored ethics program. A very important listing of problem areas which may be used as a basis for formulating company policies on ethical conduct are as follows: drug and alcohol use, employee theft, conflicts of interest, quality control, misuse of proprietary information, abuse of expense accounts, plant closing and layoffs, misuse of company assets, environmental pollution, methods of gathering of competitors' information, inaccuracy of books and records, receiving excessive gifts and entertainment, false or misleading advertising, improvement of ethical performance. We have the use of what they call ethics training, ethical advocates, ethical codes, and whistleblowing. Social responsibility. Social responsibility refers to the concern of business for the welfare of the society. This definition indicates that the firm must perform its function without harming the community. It must improve the quality of life. For instance, purchasing goods and food that have been traded fairly and manufactured in good conditions. Social responsibility refers to the obligation of an organization to seek actions that protect and improve the welfare of society along with its own interests. The idea that has social obligations above and beyond making a profit. Interest groups, we have owners, consumers, employees, minority groups, women, older people, the handicapped, the community at large. The concept of corporate social responsibility. We have here different sister practices of different business organizations or company. For instance, we have here the sister practice of Jollibee, the help farmers to become more comprehensive in terms of their produce or yields. So the organized farmer entrepreneurship program. We have here the sister practice of the International Pharmaceutical Incorporated or IPI. All right, so they have what we call mobile clinic to the remote areas in in Cebu or in any part of the country. We also have here, okay, the children that have benefited from their initiatives. We have the Child Protection Program, as is a practice of World Vision, a tree planting project, the Department of Education, okay, care for the aged, for instance, so helping these elderly to feel being loved, being consoled with different people, though they might not be related to them by blood. You have the Julius Caesar practice, so they promote leaders for the future. So they gave this certain awards, Leaders for the Future Awards. We have San Miguel Beer Caesar practice, the plant trees. All right, so they also plant mangroves. We have San Miguel Beer Mobile Clinic. All right, you have also the environmental project of San Miguel. They also do outreach program to those affected areas brought about by typhoon or any other calamities. Benefits and costs of social actions. Benefits improve employee satisfaction and motivation, becoming more aware of changing consumer taste and preferences, greater demand for the company's products and services, preference for socially responsible companies by investors, elimination of legislative controls of business activity. Cost, money spent in support of social projects, reduction of competitive power, and governmental regulations may also be imposed. Social responsibility strategies. You have the reaction strategy, defense strategy, accommodation strategy, and proactive strategy. Social audits. A social audit may be done through the preparation of the following summary of programs, areas such as consumer affairs, as well as the reasons for undertaking certain social activities and not others. A report of specific progress and the priorities for each set of activities. A listing of objectives for each priority activity and description of how the organization is striving to reach these objectives. A summary report of the cost of each program area and activity to the company. A summary using quantitative measures of the extent of achievement of each social objective whenever possible. We have here an ending note. Winning is not everything. Winning in right path is everything. All right. So this tells us about doing things ethically, especially in business. If you do it right, then that will be something that the customers or our clients will look forward to in dealing with us or in doing business with us. In other words, we need to do things ethically because that is something that could give a greater contribution for the satisfaction of the customers.